Hello everyone and welcome to
Twin Talk,
and it is Fun Friday and Disney Edition. You see the Disney ears, and so Sarah, why is it the Disney Edition today?
We're going to be making a Disney recipe.
Eliza, and what recipe would that be?
Churros.
Churros. Now, these two girls and actually the whole family have had a history of going to Disney, and one of our favorite treats at Disney is churros. And so Eliza, tell us about the history of churros.
It is said, many people believe that it was from Spanish shepherds who were living up on mountains who didn't have access to bakeries. So it was an easy little dessert for them to make on just pans. And the name comes from the shape of the churro. It looks like a horn of a sheep, which the sheep's name was Churro, so that's where they get the name from.
And the recipe actually comes from Disney. So they released it this last week. So everyone, since we're all at home for the social distancing, that we could actually try making churros at home ourselves. And so Eliza mentioned about the history of the churro, but also is because there was the commodities, the flour and the eggs and things were easier to get. So that's what we're making the churro with. It actually has flour and water and butter and cinnamon and eggs are the ingredients. And so there's a little steps that you have to go through to do it.
Yep.
But we have already pre-made the dough, and we're actually going to cook some here on our show today. So here we go. So what we have is actually 2 pans, and we actually made our own little piping bag, and all you do is, this is just a small Ziploc bag that we cut the tip in. And so as you're squeezing the dough out, when you get it to the length that you want it, you want to have your oil hot, and when you get it to the length that you want it, then you drop it in the oil, but you cut it. So I guess, Eliza, you're going to be our cutter here.
Yeah.
And so here we go, and you can see us squeezing it in here. And if you want it to have the ripple design, you actually can put a tip in here for that. So here we go, dropping them into the first pan. I want you to hand it to Sarah, and we'll put some over here in the second pan. Sarah can cut it off. Here we go. Okay. Second pan. Yep. And look how fun that is, and it does not take long for them to cook either. When you have your oil at the right temperature, you may have to play around with your oil to get it to the right so they don't burn. So I'm going to drop a few more in, and then we'll show you. So Eliza, what do we do with these after they cook?
We put them in a
Let's
cinnamon
put a few more in
sugar.
here,
Make sure
we got enough dough. Add a little bit more. So tell us again, what do we do with it?
Put it in a cinnamon sugar mixture and coat it with that.
Sarah, thank you. Oh, I'm like coming out the top here. We have extra dough coming out. You could actually do, I'm going to actually watch this. So this could actually be like a little donut ball. Here we go. We're going to drop that in the oil.
Yep.
So because of the type of dough it is, it'll be just like if you were having the donuts that are rolled in cinnamon and sugar too. So we're looking how beautiful these are. Liza's already starting to take some out. And these are so fun. You can see how quick. How long did it take us, Sarah, to actually mix the dough? It was what?
Not long, like
less than 5 to 10 minutes is
like
all
10
to do
minutes,
everything together to get it to the
Not long.
consistency. And you have a dough that you can make, put these in and roll them in sugar and cinnamon, and they are so delicious. We're about to try one here in just a second. We want to watch these and make sure that they do not burn. Look at, they just float as they cook. They just float on the top of the oil. And you can make them a lot longer. We're making them shorter, like little nuggets. I'll do a
Like
really
little
long one
bites.
here. Yeah.
You look like tater tots.
Let's do one long one, Sarah. Woo! There we go. And so you can do them however you want. So, yum! So you definitely want to, this is something that you can do actually as a family. Or if you're just wanting a snack. Actually, the size that we're making these are really fun little snacks. So Eliza's our mixer here. Oh, look at that! It looks like a huge Cheeto.
It does. It looks like puffy Cheeto.
I think these are almost done. So we have our little cooker here. We ready to try them, Eliza?
Yeah, there's some done.
All right, so here we go. So you guys, it's been so fun. We wanted to come to you, like we said, on Fun Fridays with ideas that you can take over into the weekend with you and enjoy. Either if you're, just needing to have something to munch on, or just to relax, or just something new that you maybe have never cooked or tried before. So Eliza was adamant that we had to have something to eat. So Sarah and I told you on Wellness Wednesday. What did we say with Sarah on Wellness
About
Wednesday?
the munchies.
The munchies. So this is one that you probably don't want to try often, but what do we say about Disney calories, Sarah?
They don't count.
They don't count. When you go to Disney, calories do not count because you got to taste all the wonderful food. So let's get these others out, and then we're going to try so we don't burn these, and we'll turn our eyes off. Good. Look at this. I'm going to show. Look how beautiful and golden brown those are. Oh my goodness. And here's our
little nugget that you
did.
This
looks like a
big Cheeto.
It looks, seriously, doesn't that look like a Cheeto?
Face.
So there we go. Okay, let's set that aside, Eliza, and then I'm going to show them. These are the ones that she actually did. Look at all the sugar and cinnamon on those. How yummy. And see there, you could just put some in a bowl and just snack away. So we're all going to get one and tell you what we think of these. So here we go. Ready? Oh my gosh, sugar. That's a lot of sugar on that one, but
you're really good.
It's so good. It's really light and fluffy. Wow. So everyone, get you some flour. If you've got flour and water and just a few eggs. Now, one thing we will tell you is the recipe that Disney provided actually called for 3 eggs, and we are not sure that 3 eggs are actually needed, but you've got to play around with the recipe. I would suggest making it like it says first and see how you like the consistency, and then you may end up liking it. But we kind of thought, well, maybe 1 egg less. So the next time we make them, because this was our very first time with you, next time we make them, I think we'll do it with that 1 egg, and we'll see how that turns out. Yeah. So thank you for joining us for Fun Friday. Get you some churros this weekend and just have fun. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.